Voluntary Retirement Services, commonly referred as VRS, is a very amicable and a conducive way of downsizing the strength in any organization. It is applicable in both government as well as in the corporate organization. Let's say the normal retirement age in India is around 60 years of age. But a company has to downsize the employee strength because of automation or various reasons. They offer the employees of the organization a scheme called VRS, wherein the employee, let's say, is around 45 years of age and is expected in the normal course of action up to 60 years of age. He or she can retire early, as in they can take VRS. The salaries of the remaining years will be paid out in advance along with the benefits like UPF, gratuity and other allowances, and the employee will be asked to leave the organization. This could be for various reasons. This came into existence in late 90s because of automation. Typically in government organization, for one particular task there were about 10 people deployed. Due to automation of the processes, it was not needed anymore, and hence the downsizing happened. VRS is very popular these days also. The purpose of the offering VRS by an organization could be many. For example, if the company is downsizing its employee strength, or let's say it's going for an automation, or let's say there is some merger and collaborations, or some change in the policies and the strategies. There are a lot of factors, but this is extremely important. The benefits of VRS one can only enjoy if he or she knows how to deploy this money. Let's say somebody takes VRS at the age of 45 and let's say the life expectancy is still about 85 years of age. So there is a long journey of about 40 years after retirement, which is after VRS. So number one problem could be how to manage this money for next 40 years, which means how to deploy this money for next 40 years. So if one does not plan properly, and again as I always say, the inflation has to be considered while next 40 years of money, 40 years of journey is to be planned. So generally people who opt for VRS are also in the category of those people who have this a desire to become an entrepreneur or get into their own business venture. So they can also use this VRS money as the working capital or the seed funding for their own business. So they can actually avoid borrowing from banks at a higher rate of interest, and this can be the working capital. However, whoever is opting for VRS has to be very cautious and take very calculated measurements and do all the checks and balance properly to make sure this money lasts for a very long time. There are a lot of examples of companies who have given VRS to their employees. Let's say if I have to talk about current situation, a lot of employees are laid off. Instead of doing that, if a company comes up with a solution of VRS, that works the best. It is in favor and the most amicable way for everybody. It's generally in favor of employees and the employer also, because they both can have a win-win situation. Some of the companies who gave VRS and which are very well known to everybody is, let's say, example of BSNL. In 2019, when BSNL was taken over by MTNL, almost about 90,000 employees of BSNL were given VRS. SBI has also declared VRS scheme in the year 2020, and about 30,000 people expected to opt for this. Let's say a company like Tata Motors have given VRS for about 3 times in last 4 years. So these are some classic example of VRS, and employers also want to avoid the trade union issues, so they come up with VRS and let's create a win-win situation for everybody. So VRS is calculated on the basis of last drawn salary multiplied by the number of months remaining to work in case if VRS is not opted for. This includes basic dearness allowances and some other allowances as well. So all this calculated and given out as a lump sum. Out of the lump sum that one receives, 5 lakhs is tax exempted. Rest is your income, so tax has to be paid. So retirement at any age is a wonderful experience, and one has to make sure that they make most out of it. And as I always say, retirement is a lifelong vacation. So please learn to plan it properly and enjoy it the most. This is not going to come back. There is no second chance after the second innings.